The planned development by Caruso to build a 500,000 square foot shopping center near the Agua Hedionda lagoon in Carlsbad is referred to as the 8515 project. It would relocate strawberry fields and keep open space. Here with more on the project are my guests, Bryce Ross, Vice President of Caruso, and Deanne Weimer with Citizens for North County. And Bryce, what is your response to residents' concerns that there aren't enough details or engineering renderings to know the real impact of this project?
Well, first I can tell you that the 8515 plan, and it's called 8515 because it literally sets aside 85% of the 200 acres on the South Shore for open space and 15% for an open air promenade, has huge community support. We've been conducting community outreach for over 3 years and met with over 6,000 residents in the community. And that's why it's called the 8515 plan.
Sure. Do you think there's enough engineering renderings or to address people's concerns?
So the 8515 plan is a land use plan. So it does provide for all of the standards and requirements of what the ultimate plan can bring. Now we have put a rendered site plan online for the community to review, and also in our community meetings that we've been conducting, we've shown pictures and imagery of what the ultimate buildings will look like to make sure that we're getting it right with the community so they can give us feedback.
One concern is flexibility. How much flexibility is there for the city to modify, and I'm talking about the city to modify this plan after it's approved? Now
what the city has to do is they have to make sure that everything that we ultimately submit is consistent with the specific plan itself, as well as the general plan update, and all of the city's planning and development standards. So it does have to make sure that it's in keeping with all of their framework that's in place.
But after it's approved, then only the developer can change it if it needs to be changed.
No, actually it goes on to the Coastal Commission. So the Coastal Commission then has the ability through the coastal development permit process. They have their own totally separate and apart environmental review, as well as the ability to review and make changes to the ultimate plan that we submit.
Okay, and Deanne, I know this week Carlsbad City Council accepted petition signatures to move this plan forward, but some people who signed the petition say they were misled, and they absolutely say they felt they were misled. Can you tell us why?
Yes, they felt they misled because they were told that by signing this petition that they would take the decision out of the hands of the council and they would put it in the hands of the voters, and they would be allowed to vote up or down on this issue. And in fact, now we're seeing that they don't want to do that and they just want to have the council approve it, and that's why people feel that they were misled.
Bryce, do you want to respond to that?
Well, we haven't taken a position on that. What our job was to do was to submit the plan, give the city all the information that they needed. We submitted a 4,300-page environmental analysis together with the plan. The city has conducted their own review, an independent and impartial review of that. They've given it a thumbs up. Now the city council has all the information that they need at their disposal to make an informed decision on behalf of the community, and the community should tell them what they want to see happen.
Okay, and Deanne, over the last few years, I know the developers have held, as Bryce said, many public forums. They've reduced the project size. It's gained a lot of support. So why do you think the support has been mounting over the years?
You know, there are conversations and then there are conversations. And what we have here is a case where we are having casual conversations with the community about, oh, do you like this storefront? Do you like this store? Do you like a French style? Do you like a more European style here? That's all about the aesthetics of the exterior. There hasn't been the discussion that needs to take place about the environmental impact that this project is going to have. We have a chemical that is one of the dirty dozen targeted by the EPA for removal that is on this property, and the 9212 report says there is no way in this plan to remove that chemical from this property, and that's a bad thing if you're going to have people walking through it every day.
Let me give Bryce a chance to respond to that.
Sure.
Has that been addressed?
I would say that that's a complete red herring. The 8515 plan, as I said, submitted a 4,300-page analysis, and the city has completed their own independent, impartial review of every single aspect of the plan, including ensuring that the plan provides for modern technology. Any water that flows from the property will flow through modern desiltation basins as well as water filtration to make sure that the water flowing into the lagoon is as clean as it can be.
Okay, we'll have to end on this. I'll start with you, Bryce. If the City Council places an initiative on the ballot, Caruso in the past has said they would pay for a special election on this. The website said that back in July. Would that still be true?
Our commitment to the City of Carlsbad and its residents have been from day one that the 8515 plan won't cost the residents a penny. We've never been asked that question specifically, so we'll have to see what the council decides to do.
Okay, and last question to you, Deanne, are you opposed to any building on the lagoon site?
No, we're just opposed to, we want to do it the right way.
All right, Deanne Weimer and Bryce Ross, thank you so much.
Thank you, Peggy.
Thank you.